This is Nick with logosbynick.com, and in this tutorial I'll be demonstrating how you can apply a texture overlay to an object or a grouping of objects using Affinity Designer. So I'll get started here in Affinity Designer. As you can see, I have this example logo design on my canvas here, and if I click on this, you'll see this is made up of a bunch of individual parts as indicated in the layers menu over here. I want to apply the texture to this entire design, so I want to group it together first. So I'm going to click and drag over all of it. And I'm going to come up here to where it says layer and go to group. And now it is all grouped together on one layer like that. Now, if you want to apply your texture to just a single object, then you can go ahead and skip that last step because you already have a single layer right there. So now what I want to do is import my texture image. I'm going to come up here to where it says File and go to Place. And I'm going to choose a texture image to import into the canvas here. Now, it's important that you choose a texture that is all black and white. In order for this technique to work, your image has to be black and white. It can't have any other colors. If you want, you can download these textures here. I will put a link in the description to where you could download these 15 textures for free. And I'm just going to choose this one for this tutorial here, texture6.png. Double click that. Click on the canvas to paste it on there. And what I want to do is I want to take this texture and position it on top of the logo design right here. And how this works is the black areas of this texture will create transparency on the logo, whereas the white areas of the texture will allow the logo to show through. So let me show you how that works exactly. I'm going to place it over the logo like that. And I want to come up here to the texture layer. I want to right click on that and go to Rasterize to Mask. And as you can see, the black areas of that scratch texture became transparent on the logo right there. And if you want, you can go ahead and reposition this. You can scale it up and down if you'd like. You can rotate it. You can make whatever transformations you'd like to make to get this thing looking the way you like. And I think right there, maybe I'll rotate it around just to demonstrate. You can rotate it like that. That's looking pretty good. Okay, so I think I'll just leave it right there like that. Once you're happy with how it looks, what you can do is you can right-click on that texture layer and go to Mask to Below. And that's going to mask that on top of the logo right there. And if you notice, this is all now on one layer. You have two different thumbnails right here. The thumbnail on the left, which represents the logo, and the thumbnail on the right, which represents the texture. Now, if you activate the logo thumbnail, you can now move this around and work with this and continue on, or you can export it if you'd like and just use it as it is. Just to show you, I just want to show you that these areas right here are indeed transparent. So I'm going to create a little rectangle real quick just for demonstration. I'll use a contrasting color like green, and I want to take this now and place this over. Let me just position that on top like that. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let me just move this down here. There we go. Now, if you see, the green area of the rectangle is showing through the transparent areas of the logo here with the texture overlay masked on top of it. So just to illustrate how that works, let me take this and move this out of here. Now, if at any point you want to make adjustments to the texture, what you can do is you can activate the texture layer, click on that little thumbnail right there, and now you can click around and move it like you did previously. And once you're done, you just go back and activate this layer, and now you're back to what you had previously. All right, so that's how that works. If you want to release this from the layer here, what you could do is you could just right-click on the texture thumbnail right there and go to Release Mask. And there you go. Now it is separated as it was previously. It is no longer masked on top of the image there. So I think that should do it for this tutorial. That's how you can go about applying a texture overlay in Affinity Designer. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. And as always, thanks for watching.